Hello friends! We're just days away from the Fortnite World Cup, set to be the biggest competitive Fortnite event to date. Now the tournament boasts an astonishing $30 million in prize money, which is over 7 times bigger than the previous largest prize pool, which was $4 million at last year's Fall Skirmish series. Both a solo and a duos tournament will be featured in the event, with the duos tournament taking place on July 27th and the solos tournament set for the following day, July 28th. We may not be able to make the amount of money that the competitors will on this event, but let's dive into the betting odds to find out if we can come out of the event at least a little bit richer. Tfue is set as the betting favorite to win the solo tournament at plus 1400, while Shinken and Stompy are the favorites at plus 700 to come out on top as the winning duos team. There are also several betting props available, such as the region of the winner, if a player from an organization will win, and if the winner will be using a controller or a keyboard and mouse. For an in-depth breakdown of the available betting props, be sure to check out the link to my article in the description below. Now before I give you my picks to win, let's review the scoring format so you know what to look out for when you decide who you want to bet on. So each player, or team in the case of duos, will compete in 6 separate Battle Royale matches. The player or team with the highest score at the end of the 6 matches will be declared the winner. So, in each separate match of Victory Royale is going to be worth 10 points. Second place finish to 5th place finish will be worth 7 points. 6th place finish to 15th place finish will be worth 5 points. And of course, a 16th to 25th place finish will earn the team or player 3 points. Now the key thing to keep in mind is that each elimination is also worth 1 point. This has actually caused some controversy in the Fortnite world because some people think that a Victory Royale should be worth more than 10 points. This is key for us bettors because each elimination is worth 1 point. We're going to want to look at players and teams who are aggressive and go for the eliminations instead of just playing conservative and going for the Victory Royales. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get to my picks. We're going to start with the duos tournament. My pick to win is Shinken and Stompy at plus 700. Now they are the betting favorite, they're on top of the odds list, but for good reason. They absolutely crushed the qualifiers. In 5 different qualifying weeks, they earned a spot in each one. They actually didn't finish worse than 3rd place in any of the qualifying weeks. And they do have great chemistry, which certainly helps, because you know in team sports, and in this case team esports, chemistry is always important, and these two have basically been playing with each other since competitive Fortnite was first created. So that's my pick to win duos. Now let's get to the solos tournament. My pick to win solo is going to be Dubs at plus 1700. Now he qualified in 4 of the 5 weeks. He was the only solo competitor to achieve that feat. Now he's a little bit of a controversial phenom. He just burst out onto the competitive Fortnite scene in March of this year, and he started dominating tournaments right away. He started dominating so much so that a lot of people actually accused Dubs of cheating. Now, Epic Games, the creator of Fortnite, actually had to release a press statement to confirm that Dubs was in fact not cheating. So a guy who's so good at the game that people think he's cheating when he's actually not, that's a guy I want to bet on. Now, my final point for Dubs, he does play an aggressive style, which as I mentioned earlier, is very important because of how valued the elimination points are. So that's all I got for you guys for the Fortnite World Cup Finals. I hope you enjoy watching the event, and I also hope that I was able to help you guys get at least a little bit richer.